between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get first crack at it today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And they'll just down it right there. The Bulldogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took.
Lofts one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Hendricks. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Extending the play. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Looking to throw again. Working that left side now. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Trying to escape and get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Dogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown Bulldogs! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got a chance. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They feed him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run play action. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Steps away to find some room. Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving out to the right. Rolling on the run. Catch inside the 30 and still running. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle box, as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Dogs line it up with a 1st and goal. Go straight ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on 2nd down.
The screen, he can go. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. They can make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Touchdown, Dogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Here's the pressure. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field, all the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you could tell they caught up with him to force the fumble.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They opened up this drive getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Makes the grab. It's Damatoba. Hey, this running back's got some sweet feet, not only to run, but to get a foot down in bounds.
Got that toe down. The foot was just small enough, Reese, to get that puppy down. But running backs, man, you can do so much with these guys and their speed and their athletic ability and trying to get the ball to them as many ways as you can.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Part of being a defender, especially against the pass, is you got to see where that receiver's going to. And when he sticks his foot in the ground, you could tell. When he stuck his foot in the ground, that in route was breaking in. They knew it.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Georgia. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. South Carolina steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Columbia a ton of confidence. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case.
Turning it on! It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
This offense really has put themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Kentucky will be forced to punt. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Buys a little extra time. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's got it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got his man. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Floats it out in space. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hendricks. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. He'll set up to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Oh, they're after him. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Back to the ground game on the left. Breaks into the open. Got the 1st down and more. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Wildcats just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on 1st down. Under fire. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Still running at the 40. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. At the 45 on his way. Bounced off his feet.
Well, there weren't a lot of guys in the box defensively on that 2nd and long play, so you see the offensive line, they're able to get downfield, get a hat on a hat, and that helped lead to that successful play.
Looking deep. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going to try to get it himself. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah. Some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. But you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
At midfield, he's got room. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Here's a heat. That's reeled in. It's Amatova. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. And the Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's French. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And this ball will be downed at around the 20.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Looking downfield, it's French. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The play action fake. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
You're probably not going to always live in man-to-man and put your safety, especially your free safety, on a wide receiver, on a guy with great speed, but really nice coverage, nice defense, nice job staying between the receiver and the...
There he goes! And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Shakes off the defender. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this always is the debate. You fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Fires to the tight end.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking downfield on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
And the Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Still on his feet at the 45. Speeding down the left side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we had just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He wants a big play here late. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Takes it the other way.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how...
He's trying to get it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Little touch pass to the receiver. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get any breathing room on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. It'll be a draw. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.